Hi, you guys. Angela Romero here. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you. All right. So this is Organic Stress Relief with Angela Ayurveda, and I am Angela with Ayurveda, and I'm here to help you with stress, reducing stress while being stuck at home. So I like to integrate Eastern and Western modalities for a superior life. All right. So a little bit about me. I'm Angela Romero. I'm an Ayurveda and holistic health coach. My story, I'm just a typical average everyday mom who has 3 kids, and I've been married for over 10 years. So for me, I volunteered for my kids' school. I volunteered for the extracurricular activities, and I'm a working / stay-at-home mom. So there's lots of hats that we wear as moms and lots of tasks and duties that we've got to be responsible for. So what ends up happening, especially as women, is we're constantly giving and doing for all these people and saying yes and trying to be everything that we think that we are, think that we can be, and we know we can be, but somehow we start to lose ourselves along the way, and we start to feel a lot of pressure. I mean, we look in the mirror one day and we're like, oh my gosh, what happened? Who are you? How did this happen? How did this happen in my life? And what went wrong along the way? And then you look down and you're like, man, my pants don't fit. And you just feel that extra fluff. And then your whole day goes bad. And then you've got like stress on your shoulders and you've got all this tension and your wrists start hurting. So everything just starts to fall through the cracks, and your kids are driving you nuts, and your husband comes home and demanding all these things in your time. So trust me, I dealt with this for a very long time, and I didn't realize that what I was experiencing was major stress. I didn't realize that I was slowly killing myself from the inside, and not being able to fix myself. I didn't realize that I was creating chronic issues. I didn't realize that I was able to fix me being lethargic and tired throughout the middle of the day, or being overly irritated at my kids. I didn't realize that I had the ability, I did, to say no, but you just want to help. You feel like there's a need and you want to be there to help. You want to nurture because we're natural nurturers. But at the same time, we always are giving for others and we forget to give to ourselves. But it's just like in the airplane when the oxygen comes down and you got to give it to yourself first before you give it to the child or before you give it to the partner. It's the same goes true in life. If we're not taking care of ourselves and putting ourselves first, then we're actually really slacking and really lacking for all of those that we want to care for and all those that we want to do for. So my journey through Ayurveda and integrative nutrition, I've really grown to feel free. I feel free from these burdens and expectations of thinking that I wasn't where I thought I should be in life, or thinking that I should be doing more. So I've truly found a happiness in the chaos, and I truly feel happy in my skin. Even though I'm not my ideal weight, I feel happy. I look in the mirror and I'm like, you are amazing and you kick ass and you rock. So that is the difference. And it's not to say that I don't get anxiety sometimes, or I don't get irritable sometimes, or I don't get depressed. But now through these modalities and through these tactics, I'm able to have a better recognition or connection with my mind, body, and soul, to know when it's happening, and also to know how to fix it and what to do to prevent it from getting out of hand and to preventing from further chronic issues from setting in. So my mission is to enlighten the working moms, the over moms, the ones that are just so frustrated, and to truly feel happy, like genuinely happy, and genuinely feel free from everything, free from the burden. So that way they can be there for the ones that they love, and genuinely just feel happy. So you have that glow back in your face and that skip in your step, and your hair starts to look amazing and luxurious, and your nails start to grow. And you actually have the energy to do stuff and the drive to do things for yourself so you can do things for others. So that's what my drive is. And all within that, I want it to all provide organic ways. So it's all organic, nothing, so that we don't have to be on prescription medication, no crazy diets, and no erratic or harsh fitness routines. So you could truly experience a superior life that you are meant to live, and understand that you're exactly where you're meant to be at this very moment in time, and be comfortable and happy and content with that. All right, so as far as my education, I went to school, graduated from, and currently going to school at Southern California University of Health Sciences. I'm a graduate and became an Ayurvedic wellness coach, and I'm currently becoming an Ayurvedic practitioner. So that's why I'm back in school for. I also graduated comprehensively from Institute of Integrative Nutrition as integrative nutrition coach or holistic health coach. And as in addition, yoga for anxiety and stress. And I'm also a happiness health coach. In addition to that, I'm also a Pilates instructor and a private and personal trainer and a student of yoga. Oh, and Reiki energy. I love Reiki. So I'm also an energy healer. So if you don't know about Ayurveda, Ayurveda is 2 words simply in Sanskrit broken up. Ayur means life and Veda means knowledge or the science of life. So it's basically the science of life. And I joke because we say, you know, there's no book that tells us what to do or how to do it or how to live this wild life or to live in this world that we're in, you know, who we are. But in fact, there actually is. It's a 5,000-year-old evidence-based holistic healing practice. And it's like the first holistic healing practice that ever was. And Western medicine is based off of it. So I like to integrate Western and Eastern modalities. And this is all about putting a balance back into the bodily systems through your diet, your herbs, and through yogic practices. It integrates the mind, the body, and the spirit to be all in uniform with one. So you can be harmoniously like, oh. And treatment is an individualized plan based on your Vrikriti or based off of your imbalance. So health is nothing other than balance and harmony. So it's a balance and harmony put together, and that is create optimal health. So the aim of Ayurveda is to keep the healthy and happy and rejuvenated and aging gracefully, and to live the lifespan of what they're optimally are capable to live, and to rid the sick, to rid the disease out from the sick. So to basically rid them of their ease, or of their dis-ease, and bring them back into ease. Or rid them of their imbalance. So balance is achieved when the prakriti or your constitution and your vrikriti or your imbalance are back into sync. Prakriti is nothing other than when it's your constitution. So when your mom and your dad came together and they created you, the little zygote, that very moment that the energy of your mom and the energy of your dad, that created, boom, there's your energy. And that is your energy, your constitution for your entire life. So whether you're a Vata, whether you're Pitta, or whether you're Kapha, whatever you're comprised of more of, everybody has a little bit of all 3 doshas, but whatever you're more of, that you will be for life. So when you are in that moment, keeping your doshas in that the way that whatever your constitution is, that is optimal health for you specifically. On the flip side, there's a Vrikriti or your imbalance. And this is what many of us, everybody in America and the world, we're walking around in imbalance. So we want to bring you back into balance. And basically, when you're born and you have your doshas, whatever you are, to come out of balance, it depends on what you're consuming, whatever you're putting into your mouth, whether it's food or liquid, whatever you're listening to, whatever you're looking at, whatever you're feeling. So basically through all of our sense organs, whatever we're overusing them or underusing them can help or will put you out of balance. So it'll put you out of balance. And so we want to bring you back into balance. So balance everything out. So when you have those headphones on and you're listening to music very loudly, it's going to throw you out of whack a little bit. And it can mess with all kinds of things. So what are these doshas that I'm talking about, this Vata, Pitta, and Kapha? So these are the Pancha Mahabhutas, or the five elements. The 5 elements are nothing other than there's space, then there comes wind, and then there comes fire from the friction of the wind. And then from the fire, there comes up, and then what comes down, there's sediments, and that's the water that comes down. And then when all the sediments come down from the ground, from the water, it creates earth. So there's space, wind, fire, water, and earth. And literally everything in the entire world is composed of these 5 elements. Every single thing has the 5 elements in it. This mouse, this phone, this bag, this pen, everything, my body, everything that I consume, that I put into my mouth, that I drink, has the 5 elements in it. So if we're trying to take something that's out of balance, like if we're Kapha, a Vata, let me go through the doshas really quick. A Vata is consumed of space and air. So a Vata person is going to experience more dryness on the skin. They're going to experience more achiness in their joints. Their hair might be fragile and brittle. They might be experiencing anxiety. Definitely the Vata person experiences anxiety. And the Vata person might also, they're very indecisive. They might go somewhere and they're like, I don't know what I want. Maybe I want this. Oh, yes, I want that. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. And so that's the Vata person. And the Vata person at the party, they're going to be bouncing all over the place, boop, 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 all over. And then there's the Pitta person. So a Pitta person is comprised of fire and water. So the Pitta person knows exactly what they want, how they want it. If they go to the party, they're going to know who they want to talk to and what they want to talk to them about. The Pitta person shows up on time, leaves on time, has a very strict schedule, and they can't understand why others are like, oh my God, I don't know what I want. I'm not sure. Maybe I want this. Maybe I want that. They're like, get it together, guy. Why don't you know? Just figure it out. Just decide this or this, right? If you're a Pitta person, you know what I'm talking about. So the Pitta person also, when you're on the freeway, the Pitta person's like, and they're like, get out of my way, get out of my way. And they're like, burr, burr. And the Vata person's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did that. That happened. So that's the two difference. Vata person, if you can tell, I'm Vata. I talk fast. I move fast. Everything about me is just fast. The Pitta person is a little bit more calm, but very direct and specific. They know exactly specifically what's happening, but they also are prone to acid reflux and heartburn and anger. So they get very angry, whereas the Vata person gets very anxious and anxiety. Then we go to the Kapha person. The Kapha person is more comprised of earth and water, or they are earth and water. So if you think about earth, it's very grounding. It's cooling and it's heavy. So picture a Kapha person. They've got beautiful skin. It's soft and supple, and their hair is like gorgeous, and their skin is glowing. And they're the type of person on the freeway. They're just like, whoa. Like they're just in the slow lane and they don't know anything of what's going on. They're just cruising. They're just in their own world, doing their own thing. Now the Kapha person at the party, they're going to be at the party and they're just chilling, sitting back, and everybody's going to come to the Kapha person and they're going to jabber their little faces off, because that's what people like me do. We jabber, jabber, jabber. And the Kapha person's going to listen and they're just going to like nod and say, okay. So the Kapha person is going to take in all these other people's energies. But the problem is they're not getting any of their energies out. They're just consuming more negative or sad or all these different energies, and they consume it and harbor it. And then that turns into depression. So the Kapha person gets very depressed and it's hard for them to get out of bed and they crave heavy food. So that is the more Kapha type. So we have the Vata, space and air. Pitta. Pitta is also experienced to more like skin irritations. They're fire and water. Then Kapha, which is earth and water. So those are the three doshas, and everybody has all three inside of them, depending on each person can have more Pitta or more Vata or more Kapha. And you want to bring whatever you are meant to be, like whatever your constitution is. The goal is to bring it back to that constitution and keep it there. So that way you experience optimal happiness. You can keep your temper calm. You can keep your anxiety at bay, and you can rid depression. And you can fall asleep easily, wake up bright, cheery-eyed or bushy-eyed, and ready to tackle on the day. All right. So right now I'm going to be talking about 12 ways to reduce stress while being stuck at home. And this girl really wants to get out. She's like, oh man, counting down the days. So the first thing that we could do is get out and get some exercise. If you can't get outside, then getting some exercise in the house. So those who exercise regularly are less likely to experience anxiety, and more than those that don't. Exercising releases those feel-good endorphins, enhances your sleep quality, and can help increase your confidence. So if you know some people that get addicted to working out, and it's not necessarily always so much about how they look. It's honestly a lot of times about how they feel, the feeling that they have when they leave the gym, those happy endorphins that are released that come on with getting that workout. That is what becomes so much more addicting than the actual change transformation of the body. And I'm not saying that's true for all people, but that is something that can definitely happen within working out. Top fitness apps that I like. I really love Yoga Download. I have this one on my TV with all the apps. I have it on my phone. And this one, I love it because it has meditation, it has yoga, it has Pilates, it has pranayamas, which is breathing. And there's also live classes. So Yoga Download is one of my favorites. Another one, because I'm a Pilates instructor and I'm a very big advocate of Pilates. Pilates helps to strengthen those deep intrinsic muscles, which support your spine, which helps you stand up taller, be more proud, and it helps to strengthen the muscles surrounding your joints. So, and to rid any injury. So Pilates and yoga are also obviously amazing. And according to Ayurveda, we don't want to do anything over strenuous. We don't want to do any crazy working out, such as a CrossFit or such as a high intensity interval training. But if you did do that, which I'm not saying you can't, but if you do, per Ayurveda, we recommend that you only work out till you feel a sweat on your brow or until you can still keep your breath talking. So you don't want to be working out so hard that you're like, and you can't catch your breath, or you can't have a conversation with someone. So you always want to make sure that you can keep that conversation. It's better to be consistently working out than to try to push yourself as hard as you can for a short period of time and then get hurt or get burnt. Another one that's really good is a 7-minute workout. We all have 7 minutes in our day that we can pump something in really quick. And this is great because it can get that sweat on your brow and it can get that heart rate up so you can start getting your metabolism rolling. So 7-minute workout is also really awesome. When's the best time to work out per Ayurveda? Well, just like we have doshas, so does the day, so the circadian rhythm. So the best time to work out is when the sun rises, or 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., or 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And this is considered a kapha time per Ayurveda. Now, kapha time, normally, if you think about it, it's earth and water, right? So you're heavy and you're sluggish and you're tired and you're like, ugh. But if you can push yourself to get that workout in, oh my gosh, magic happens. So being active at these times can actually counteract any tendency towards sluggishness, heaviness, and mental fog that might otherwise dampen your sense of well-being. So it can really put a hindrance in your day if you don't get your workout in. What could be an amazing day could really be like a bummer. And also on the flip side, when you go to sleep, if you work out or do like a yoga or some type of physical fitness or go on a walk, something at night before going to sleep, it helps to get rid of all of those negative emotions or things that you've brought into your brain or brought into your sense organs throughout the day, to just kind of alleviate them and get them back out into the world, into the earth, to ground yourself. So when you hit the pillow and hit the bed, peace comes over and you can actually fall asleep. And there's no thoughts racing in your brain or anything crazy like that. All right. So another thing that we can do is there's senses. You can do essential oils or light a scented candle. What scent to choose? I don't know. Let's see. So certain scents can help reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. And these all have been shown to offer stress relieving benefits. One of my favorites is lavender. I've got lavender outside. This increases the relaxation, reduces anxiety, and has a sense of calm. It helps to bring about sleep, reduces agitation, anger, aggression, and restlessness. Then there's sandalwood. This can really reduces nervousness, tension, and stress, beneficial in treating both physical and mental disorders, including anxiety. Sandalwood is also a cooling spice, cooling oil. So if you have like a sunburn or something like that, you can also use sandalwood topically or for acne on your face. Lang Lang. This lowers stress and anxiety. It's mood enhancing, sedative, antidepressant. It relaxes the body while liberating the mind and rids you of negative emotions. So it's awesome. Then there's geranium. This reduces the feelings of stress, anxiety, and sadness, fatigue, and tension while enhancing relaxation and adds a sense of well-being. So one of my favorite things to do is you use lavender oil in the bath time at night before I go to sleep. I'll take a bath instead of a shower because there's a calming effect when you were to take a bucket of water and you pour it over the top of your head. In Ayurveda, we have a treatment called Shirodhara, where it's nothing other than the oil dripping on the third eye right here. And it's just a constant drip of an oil. So the oil seeps. It's normally a Brahmi oil, which is really great for the brain, for your memory, for ridding stress, anxiety, or if you've experienced some type of a major trauma in your life. We do a Shirodhara, and it's the oil drips on the head. And so if you can't use that all the time, you could simply take a bath at the night and just pour a flowing water over the top of your head. Very different than a shower. So a shower has lots of streams of water, more like a rain. This is a waterfall sensation that you want to put on the top, and it's just something right there on the top. All right. So those are the oils. All right. Another thing you can do is cut your caffeine intake. So caffeine, as many of you guys know, it's a stimulant. There's a stimulant found in coffee, tea, and energy drinks that can cause high anxiety, jitterness, restlessness, and cause irritability to focus. So if you experience any of these symptoms, it's best if you just cut back a little bit on the coffee, maybe go from like however many cups to just 1 8-ounce cup, or skipping it every other day until you can slowly cut back all the way. Or perhaps you could just switch to tea. So tea is so amazing, you guys, and there's so many different varieties. I mean, coffee is just coffee. We can add creamers of different flavors, but tea is endless possibilities within tea. And not only that, it's so beneficial for your body, mind, body, and your soul, also including inflammation for your joints and your immune system. So if you can possibly switch to tea, Just slowly integrate it until it's like what your preference. This is off of WebMD. This is a quote by Kimperman. Drinking tea has been linked to lower risk of cancer and heart disease, improved weight loss, and stronger immune system. Meanwhile, studies point to coffee as a potential way to head off not just Parkinson's, but type 2 diabetes, liver disease, and heart problems. So as you can see, it's best to rid coffee and incorporate tea where possible. So what tea do I use? If I'm feeling stressed, or if I'm feeling irritable, if I have depression or anxiety, what tea do I use? Well, we can use chamomile tea. So this reduces stress and anxiety, but it also helps to treat insomnia. Peppermint tea has benefits in relaxing the muscles and reducing irritability. Then there's valerian root. This is natural sedative effects, helps to calm stress and anxiety levels while reducing your blood pressure. Then there's lemon balm. It soothes the nerves to reduce to reduce everyday stress. It acts as a very mild sedative and antispasmodic. Then, of course, there's the lovely lavender. Ingesting it has the same calming benefits as the aroma to soothe the muscles and nerves and relieve tension and stress. So these are some of my favorite, and these are really good. Again, you can use these oils in the bath prior to going to sleep, including chamomile. Maybe you can drink a cup of tea while you're in the bath and just listen to some relaxing music. Another interesting tip is chewing some bubble gum. So when you chew gum, you experience a greater blood flow in your brain. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's true. Doing this can cause the brain waves to occur that are similar to those experienced by relaxed people. All right, so getting social. Spend more times with your family and friends. So we all know that spending more time with our family and friends can offer support in times of need. So it's important that we keep them close. Research found that spending time with friends can help release an oxytocin, which also helps to relieve stress. You can call them on the phone, or now thanks to technology, we can Zoom, or you can do FaceTime on if you have an Apple phone and they have an Apple phone. So it's really great to be able to do these abilities. I know recently we've had our grandfather, he is in a home right now. So in order for the family to connect with him, we've actually been doing Zoom, and it's been really amazing, not just for him, but for all of us to feel the comfort of at least listening to one another's voices and seeing each other. All right. Laughter. Laughter is so amazing. So spending some time out of your day to laugh can go a long way in relieving stress. It helps to relieve tension by relaxing your muscles. It can also strengthen your immune system and uplift your mood. If a laugh can strengthen my immune system, I am going to do what I can to laugh. And if you just can't out of the blue, well, then I have something for you. So this is called Happier in 5 Minutes, and it's by Ida. It's a TED Talk, and she basically goes through it. The whole thing is 8 minutes long, but she goes through laughing and how to laugh, and she gets you laughing. She will get you laughing, or just watch a comedy or something funny. But this is a great tactic. You can do it. I highly recommend Ida and her Happier in 5 Minutes on YouTube through a TED Talk. Also, learn when you should say no. So as women or as moms, we're constantly saying, yes, yes, I can help, because there's so many areas that need to be that need help in them, or people that things that just need to get done. So if you have a skill set and there's a need, you want to solve the need. But sometimes we just need to say, no, not right now. My plate is full and I can't put any more on there, right? So we need to really learn to say no. And if we do have a lot of tasks, we need to learn to delegate where we can and delegate properly. So you can find yourself stressed because you've taken on too many responsibilities, and sometimes it's better to be more selective about what you agree to do. Parents have many hats to wear, especially at times when everyone is at home. So now we're the parent, we're the caretaker, we're the home house cleaner. We have lots of hats that we're wearing, and we're constantly flipping. Hold on, let me put this one on. Hold on, now I'm a judge. Hold on, now I'm a chef. Hold on, now I'm a caretaker. Hold on, now I'm a housekeeper. You feel me? It's a lot going on. So if you have children of age and if their ability, they can definitely put those little guys to work, or gals, if they have the ability to do that. And also, we've got to be on top of them so that way they're diligent and not procrastinating. So we need to help them and help ourselves avoid procrastination. So if you're putting off an important task for a later time, then they're just going to start to stack up, and then that task or duty is going to be like, it's going to come up before the deadline, and then you're just going to be rushing and you're going to feel all this pressure like, oh my gosh, I've got to get this done. So it's just best just to take a list and start to prioritize what is first, what is next. So what is most important, and get those things, knock them out, and stay dedicated to one task at a time versus trying to multitask. You know, our brains can only actually do one thing at a time. Even though we think we're doing multiple things, our brain works so fast and things work so quickly that we think we are, but in fact, we're not. We can only actually do one thing at a time. All right. So practice mindfulness, focusing on the present, whether you do yoga online or try some self-meditation. If you practice mindfulness and focus on the present rather than the past or rather than the future, you can really see a reduction in anxiety. So the past is in the past. There's no looking back. In the future, we never know what's going to happen in the future. We can kind of start to steer the wheel a little bit, but tomorrow's not guaranteed. We all know that. So you want to take today is called present for a reason, and we all know that as well. So you want to really, really take that to heart and make it a present, make it a gift. It's a gift from God, and it's a gift that we should really take to heart and just love the present moment. All right. Listening to music. I love this dog. He's so adorable. So certain types of music can lower your blood pressure and your heart rate, and also may help with reduce your stress hormones. And then you look like the dog. So happy. So stress relieving music genres, what are those? These are beneficial effect on our psychological functions. They slow the pulse and the heart rate, lowering blood pressure and decreasing levels of stress hormones. So these proven genres are classical music, Celtic music, Native American music, and Indian music. And if you look at these music genres, they are from the classical times. They are from of the ages. They've been around for a very long time. These can make a huge dramatic difference in your daily life, or just if you need it. Obviously, some genres increase other people's happy endorphins more than others. So find what works for you. But dancing, so get what gets your body moving. So dancing, like any other physical activity, releases the neurotransmitter endorphins, also called as the happy hormones, which serve to reduce stress and cause our bodies to feel calm and happy and optimistic. So really put your best foot forward and just turn on the music and just start grooving. Dance like there's no one watching. I mean, even if there are people watching, just get funky and wild and just go with it. Just let your body feel the music and just feel the beat and just fuel your soul. So bust a move. All right. Practice deep breathing, or pranayama as we call it in Ayurveda. So the aim of deep breathing is to slow your breathing and make it deeper. This process will bring more oxygen to your body cells, relax your muscles, and slow your heart rate, and leave you feeling more peaceful and relaxed. So this helps you tame your mind by focusing your breath and calming your senses. Practice them when you get up in the morning and before you go to fall asleep at night. So in Ayurveda, there's a practice that I like to do, and it's inhaling for 4, holding for 4 with my belly expanded, my diaphragm's fully expanded, and exhaling for 4. And then there comes Pilates. In Pilates, we want to contract the belly, contract the core, and picture your muscles surrounding and supporting your spine and leaving you standing a little taller. And also, as far as your lungs go, you want to feel your lungs expanding laterally and into your back. So into the sides and into your back. So everything's getting big, expanding, consciously thinking about the expansion, consciously collapsing everything back down. So just by doing this will help bring a sense of calmness and help to relieve irritability, stress, anxiety, and depression. So a couple of apps that you can incorporate into your life are some breathing apps. Is the Breathe Ball. This provides stress-relieving breathing exercises for fast anxiety and stress relief so that you can easily overcome stress. And that's a free app, Breathe Ball. There's Mind Shift. It helps you learn to relax and be mindful. Use this quick and easy app to take a breath, ground yourself and think about and shift your thinking and steps to cope. So it's little baby steps to start coping. Then I love this next one, the heal through breath in Ayurveda, the pranayama, or breathing. We are huge on breathing. Americans, we are shallow breathers. We don't pay attention to breath. It's just something that happens, but it's a gift also, and it's what helps keep you alive. So your prana, heal through breath. So teach your body how to breathe properly. I know it sounds funny to teach you how to breathe, teach you how to walk, teach you how to run, teach you how to sleep, when to go to sleep, when to get up. But I mean, we just have been going through life just day to day. You know, maybe you know how to do it, maybe you don't. But if you don't, or if you're having issues, then there is a way. So Ayurveda shows you the way. So this teaches you how to breathe properly. It provides you training on your lungs to breathe to their full capacity so you could experience a whole ton of health benefits. Spend time with your pets. This will help reduce anxiety, depression, loneliness, all while encouraging exercise and playfulness. So when you interact with a pet, your body releases an oxytocin. That's a chemical that uplifts your mood, just like working out. Pets can give you a purpose, help keep you active, and provide you with companionship, which all obviously are stress reducing. So if you are interested and you would like to download this or a worksheet on relieving stress organically, please email info@organicstressrelief.com and I will send you over so you can download your free guide to organically reduce stress today. And then this is by Organic Stress Relief with Angela Ayurveda. So yours truly right here. Connect with me online, so stay up to date with free wellness workshops, advice, and tips. I'm on YouTube or Facebook at Angela Ayurveda, Instagram, Angela_Ayurveda, and YouTube, Angela Ayurveda, which you hear. Also, I would like to offer you a free 30-minute wellness consultation. So, and this will be booked on your time when you're ready to book it. Email me at info@organicstressrelief.com. Normally, my consultations are about an hour and a half, and they're $90 for the hour and a half consultation. What we'll do is we'll figure out what your dosha is, what your prakriti or your constitution is, and what your vikriti or what your imbalance is, along with providing you a general diet and lifestyle specific for you to help bring your imbalance back into balance. And that's it. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. And I look forward to the consultation with you. I look forward to helping you live a superior life that you're meant to live and to fully feel free from burdens, free from daily tasks and all the expectations from others. So when you look in the mirror, you're like, hell yeah, I'm freaking awesome. I feel awesome. I feel awesome in my clothes. I feel awesome in my skin. And so you can allude that onto others and create a ripple effect. All right. Thank you guys so much. Peace and love from this one to yours. Bye.